Hey everyone, welcome back to Spark Planner Life. I'm Courtney, and today we are continuing on the series of trying out different planning methods. And today I'm going to talk about the Ivy Lee method. In the early 1900s, there was a man by Charles M. Schwab. And no, this is not the investor Charles Schwab because he was not alive at this time. But Charles Schwab, he was in the steel business. He was president of a company that was the number one shipbuilder, which is crazy to think that. But he had an idea that he wanted to improve the efficiency of his team. And so what did he do? He reached out to a productivity consultant named Ivy Lee. And so this method is essentially named after Ivy Lee. And he basically mentioned several steps that would increase the efficiency of the team. The steps of following this method are pretty simple. What you do is the night before, you list out 6 tasks you want to finish. So with these tasks, whether it is walking the dog or cooking a healthy meal, it could be what you typically do on a day-to-day basis, or they could also be going towards your goals. So what I am working on is part of my quarterly goals. So what you do is you list out the 6 items and you put them in priority from number 1 to number 6. And you do not move on to number 2 until number 1 is completed. I know, this is really hard if you're used to just doing simple to-do lists where you pick the small things to get them off your list, right? But this is essential because it makes you focus. That is the key. You are not scrambling around thinking, oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to do this. You don't need to do any of them if it's not your top 6 items. So you might be wondering, okay, I have my top 6. I finished 1 through 3 and it's the end of the day. So your 4 through 6 will get migrated into the next day, and then you will add in the other 3 items. And so you continue this for as long as you want, as long as you are being productive using this method. So for this week, I'm going to be trying the Ivy Lee method, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to take you to my top-down view to show you my day 1 and what I'm setting up for day 2. Okay, we are in my B6 planner, and so we are working on, what is this, January? January the 3rd, and so let me actually write that down because I will forget. So what I have done is, let me zoom you in a little closer, is these are my top 6 items for January 2nd. As you can see, I've already marked off 4 of them and I am currently filming. So with that, I will check that off. And then my last item is clean the fridge. It is currently 4:30 on Monday the 2nd, which means I'll most likely finish cleaning the fridge, which will allow me to have 6 items to start fresh for tomorrow. Yes, this box here, it is a sticker and it only has 5, which is okay because I'll just add in extra 6 here on my column. So what I'm going to be doing is looking over my pre-planning calendar, my pages that I set up to figure out what I need to accomplish for tomorrow and prioritize 6 items. Here is my week, and with that I have some items that I want to complete for Tuesday the 3rd. And so looking at this, I have my morning sprint. Instagram post, book editing, plotting Act 1, and evening sprints. So it is not 6 items, and so that is okay because I have other things to look at. So I also have, this is my overall tasks, which I have my 3 main goals. So I'm focusing on health this quarter, my Spark Plug Life, and my author page. And so with that, I also have them in my task blocks. But this isn't the only calendar that I have. I have the master here for my entrepreneur side. So that encompasses my Spark Planner Life, Courtney Flag, social media, and then my Courtney Flag writing. And so I have, these are what I want to accomplish. So from that, I have several items that I need to tackle. So what I am thinking is, looking at everything I want to do, is number 1, I want to do my writing, but I also need to do my workout because I need to do that. I need to do my book editing and my plotting. So for sure I want to do that. So what I'm going to be doing is also thinking that tomorrow is going to be a different day because today was day off of work. Tomorrow I actually have work. So it will be interesting to know what I actually accomplish on the day. So what I'm going to be doing is, I have split up my writing, or at least what I did for today, into 2 1,000 word segments. It just keeps it similar, or simpler, and so I'm going to do the same with that. So what I have here is, I want to do first thing first is write 1,000 words. And so my goal is to finish that before I go to work. Then when I come home, what I actually want to do is do my cleaning, because that is something that I know myself. I always put cleaning the last on my list. And so going over here, I am doing this 30-day cleaning challenge. I believe this is a freebie in my Google Drive that if you sign up for my email, you could get access to. But if not, I'll go ahead and add that because I feel like this is really good to have. So day 1 was the fridge. Day 2 is the kitchen cupboard. So that is where my challenge is going to be, is the kitchen cupboards. And because that might take a little while, I might not finish the rest of my 4 items, but I'm going to persevere and try to as best as I can. So I need to do some of my edits. So I need to do my book 2 edits, which is going to take a while. And so I do want to work out, but the question is, will I have enough energy after all of this? So that is where this whole method is going to be really hard, because I have these big tasks that I want to do. And so if I can't just do a little bit, I have to complete the whole thing before I can move it. So that's going to be hard, but I'm going to go after it. And looking at my writing schedule is, I need to do another 1,000 words. So I'm going to do that. Words. And so what the thing is, for these 1,000 words, I'm going to have to do dictation, because there's no way with doing edits. And with edits, now that I'm actually saying it, I'm going to say up to I'm on chapter 15. Let's do 3 chapters. So to chapter 18, because finishing it would be ridiculous. I would not get anywhere near it. And then I'm going to do an ab workout. Something really simple that I could accomplish. And then one last thing, looking what I have, is plotting Act 3. Or Act 1, sorry. Act 1, Book 3. So that is what is on my list. And so we'll see tomorrow when I give an update of what I accomplished and then what needs to be migrated to Wednesday and so on. So until tomorrow. Hey guys, so here is my update on Tuesday. I have completed 3 items and it is almost 6:20, and so now I gotta complete the other 3. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get everything completed, but I am halfway there. So I have about 3 more hours. So if I do one thing per hour, I'll be able to complete it, and then we could start fresh for tomorrow. And if not, then most likely my plotting Act 1 of Book 3 will get pushed over to tomorrow on Wednesday, which is okay because I need that done before I could continue to write, which is also going to be on my top 3 items I need to do tomorrow. So it would be great if I could finish it today, and if not, it'll be okay. Okay, here we are for Wednesday, and I have my first 2 items checked off, and I am headed to work, so I will be finishing the 4 of these later today. Hey guys, so it is Wednesday at 7:15 in the evening, and I still have 4 items to do, and I'm not gonna be able to do all of them tonight. So today's gonna be the first day that I'm going to be migrating some tasks. So let's go and check what will probably be migrated. Okay, this is what I have so far. I need to write an extra 1,000 words, clean freezer, do my book edits, and edit my morning routine video. So I will do my 1,000 words, but I would say these 3 items are going to transition to tomorrow's list because there's no way that I'll be able to do the edits from brain power after doing 1,000 words of my draft. So we are going to transition them over here. So the key is you need to keep them in the order that they are here. So my first one is clean freezer. Then I have book edit from chapter 18 to 21, and then edit morning routine video. So now I have 1, 2, and 3 items that I get to choose from my list. So it is Thursday, so I want to do some meal planning for my grocery that is on the, Friday. Then I want to do a cycling workout or strength training, something like that. And with that, I need to do my IG post for Courtney Flagg books. Hey guys, so it is Thursday and I am just reviewing everything that I need to do today. So for my morning routine, I still have not done my 1,000-word writing, as well as I still need to walk the dog. And it is 7:15 a.m. right now, so I'm gonna go walk Tux. And then by the time I'm back, it'll be probably around 7:30 or so. And so if I could get about 30 minutes of writing before I have to head to work, that would be awesome. And then when I come home, we got to tackle the 6 items on my list, which are clean the freezer, book edits, which is chapter 18 through 21, do edit my morning routine, meal plan, workout, and my author Instagram post. And today is my live stream, so I do lives at 6 p.m. Central on Thursdays, just kind of a way to kind of go over my planning as well as chit-chat about anything you guys want to talk about. I think this week we're going to talk about self-care, since that is my word of the year. So talking about what does that mean to me, how we want to implement it, and all that fun stuff. So let's go finish up my morning routine. So I am getting ready for my live stream, but I wanted to get a few words in on my book 3, the Sticker Shop Mystery Series, before hopping on. I got my camera set up and my lights, so getting ready for all of that. But I hit 10,000 words, which is crazy. So I've been doing a combination of typing as well as some handwriting as well as dictation. And I'm working on 2 projects, plus I'm editing another project. So a lot is happening in regards to my writing. But 10,000 words, which is crazy. And what are we on? January 5th. So I'm doing 2,000 words a day. And I think this is the most I've ever written in like this span of time. And so I'm feeling very motivated. And I think that is kind of the idea with like break the chain, is you're just hooked on, hitting every single day because you want to see like the whole month or however long all completed. And so my goal is to do 2,000 words, whether they're good words or not, for the whole month of January. So for this draft, book 3, I anticipated when I was doing my full yearly plan is to do 2 months of the draft phase before moving on to the editing phase. But if I'm able to finish this draft in 1 month, then I could clean it up to draft 1 versus draft 0 by the end of February. So then when I get to the editing, it's being more nitpicky, getting more of the broad as well as the narrow, because right now, since I'm doing dictation, it's very messy. Words pop up, they don't get typed out, and so it's a mess. So I'm excited to see how that is. But on for today, I finished cleaning out the freezer, which there wasn't a lot, so it's just doing different areas. And so gonna do this, and I'm gonna try to get my 1,000 words, so then I could do the second 1,000 in a little bit, probably after 7:30 or so. And then I need to do my edits from chapter 18 to 21. So let's do this. It is Friday, so I am almost to the weekend. And what I've noticed is every day as the week goes on, I get less and less productive, which I think is how most of us feel. So it was really interesting seeing that actually come and actually be shown here. And so let's see what I need to do. I only did 1 item out of the 6 that I was supposed to do yesterday on Thursday. And So today, basically, got to redo everything. And what's nice is that on Fridays, I'm able to work from home. So, gonna do a little multitasking, which I know in reality, no one could actually multitask. But what I could be doing is have my work computer up while doing, for example, my first one is doing my book edits for book 2. So then I could go ahead and do that in the meantime. So let's flip you on over to see what I have. Okay, so from yesterday, I only got to clean the freezer, which was really easy since there wasn't a lot in it. So that was easy to knock off. But the thing was, I didn't start these until after work, and I think that's the issue versus some of these I did before work, and I think that is kind of what's been helping. Also, because I didn't do my writing, it wasn't on this list. I still had to do my writing, and so all of these 6 items got pushed back until I was able to do my writing. As you can see, I did not check it off in the morning. I finally did it later in the evening. But it's just kind of something that I've noticed is if my writing isn't on my 6 list, then I still need to do that. So everything else gets pushed back until that's done. So here we have it. So I got to do my book editing, edit my morning routine video, meal plan, because I need to go get groceries. So I need to do that before I could do that. Workout, which is fine. I could do that in the evening. Instagram post, that could be in the evening. And laundry. Ideally, I do not want to do this in evening. So I need to get all this done in the morning to maybe do this in the afternoon. But I could go ahead and mark this off. So I did that, all my morning stuff. I have not done my writing for today because I gotta jump on a morning call, and then I will do that. But I'm thinking before I do this writing, I should probably just do my edits, because then I could do my meal planning before the afternoon. So there we have it. So I got my meal planner, and what I'm going to be doing is I have like seriously no food. I have snacking bell peppers, pickles, 1 thing of top ramen, and chicken. That's pretty much it. So I do need to go grocery shopping. But it is 4 o'clock right now, and this is my problem is if I need to go somewhere, I like to do everything at once, right? So yesterday on my way home from work, I went to Best Buy because I knew that I was not going to come home and then leave to go to Best Buy. So I have not left today because today's Friday, and I know tomorrow I need to go to my running group at 7. So what I'm thinking is pushing grocery shopping to tomorrow and just do my meal planning, and I'll just eat popcorn or something like that for dinner. I do have tortillas, so I could do bean and cheese burritos, but I don't have that much cheese. That's the thing. So I was going to make pizza, but I didn't have enough cheese for the pizza, but I have enough cheese for the burritos. So I will push groceries to tomorrow, and what I'll do with the groceries is I'll do a curbside pickup if I have, if I could get there early enough, because right, 7 to 8, let's say, if I could get the timing just right with their window, so I'll have to check their window, then I could swing by and pick it up on my way home back home from running. That way I only have to leave once tomorrow because I don't have any other plans to leaving. However, on Sunday, what I've been meaning to go check out some churches here, and because the weather should be fine, I'm going to try to do that on Sunday. So there's two options, right? The 9 a.m. or the 11 one. And so what I'll try to do is bundle going, checking out a church with going to either a coffee shop based on like location and doing some writing there, because this week in the Heart Breathing's writing community, it is I think it's double down weekend, so you write essentially double what you typically write. So that means instead of doing 2,000 words, I'm going to try to do 4,000. And I think I need to leave in order to do that because there's a lot of distractions here. One, the TV's here. That's my number one distraction for the weekend. But also is filming could be a distraction because I like to film multiple things because I'm like, oh, I gotta do this, then I gotta do this. So it'd be better just to step away, and then I'm out of the house once as well. So with all that being said, I'm not going to go grocery shopping. I'm going to push it back tomorrow. And right now I'm going to do a meal plan. And then I'm going to scrounge out something to eat. And then I have workout because I need to fuel before I could do that. And then Instagram posts and laundry. So hopefully I can finish the rest of all that today. Let's do this. Okay, I totally failed. So on my list, right, it is to edit my morning routine video. So I started going through the footage and I only have like 5 clips. So it's been over a month that I filmed that. Okay, maybe not over a month, but about a month. And so I'm thinking, did I film certain parts of it? It's very, I would say, piecemeal-y. And I think I just want to scrap it, redo it, because I want to put out the video, but I don't want it to be like a complete failure. Because I did do one morning routine, which was following Benjamin Franklin's. It was really short, like 8 minutes or something, because his morning routine is pretty basic. So, but I think the quality wasn't that good. So I think I'm going to hit pause on this, because I want it to be decent. And I think I have a better idea of what I could film, how to film it. So right, I have 2 phone cameras. Now I have the webcam as well as my DSLR. So I could kind of put them in multiple angles and try to do it that way. So now I have 4 cameras instead of just like 2 and 3, because the phones are kind of the same, but the quality between the phones is different, because right now I'm filming on my Pixel, so it's new, a year old, versus my Galaxy, which I think is like 5 or pushing 6 years now. So it's definitely kind of gone downhill, even though it was good at the time. So I'm crossing this off as yes, I completed it, because I did edit my footage that I did have. But overall, I'm going to have to redo it. So instead of saying I'm going to be pushing that video back, which I keep on mentioning it. So, but I will get to it. And my next one is meal planning. We are here, and it is day 6 of following the Ivy Lee method. It is Saturday, and already I'm on a roll, and I think that I didn't intentionally plan this, but it worked out really well. So yesterday I was supposed to work out, right? Because I finished my meal plan, then I had workout. But I decided not to do it. So then it transferred over to today. And this morning, I was already going to plan on a workout. So then I was like, oh, I could just cross that off. So I kind of cheated the system a little bit, but it still works. So I finished that. I did my Instagram post for my Courtney Flag books. So it was a photo of my plotting wall, which I'm working on a video for that. And now it's laundry, which I don't know if you could pick up in the background, but I'm doing my laundry right now. So then the next is writing, which was what I wanted to do. And then I want to do some filming, which is finishing up the plotting wall, which goes into the writing. So actually that'll be good because I could figure out after I've written a chunk what I need to plot out to continue. And then I need to do my editing of book 2, and then that is it. And then other items on my list are taking down my Christmas decorations, which is so sad because I really enjoyed them, and now I'm like, the place is gonna look so bare without all the decorations. So I might just kind of add decorations, still have some lights, maybe put up some lights. In some other areas to keep it festive, right? I mean, we have, next holidays like Valentine's Day, which I think it's a little too early to do. I've only a few decorations for Valentine's Day, but I might start putting up the inside stuff. I do have, my outside my home sign, which I'll wait until it's February 1st. But that is it for today. We'll do maybe another checkup at the end of the day for what it is going to be transitioning, if anything, to Sunday.